Hi, it's Jerry with I Love RV Life. I've got the 27.5-inch Hovsco Ranger bike. This is an adult-sized bike. You've seen it in an earlier video, but today we're down at the beach and we're going to take it to some of the great parks around here. This is the 27.5-inch Hovsco. You may have seen it in a video, I guess about 2 months ago, month and a half ago, when Jamie, Kate, and I took it for a ride in one of the parks. But today we're back down at the beach in Daytona. I'm not going to take this one out on the beach. There are tons and tons and tons of great parks around here. This area is super bike friendly. So let's hop on the bike and let me show you some of the cool parks around here. We may even go down by the river to one of the neat parks down there and give this adult-sized Hovsco bike a good ride today. So let's go have some fun. We're going to go into one of the first parks. This one's actually just about, I don't know, half a mile down from the campground where we're staying. It's a great park and it has all kinds of trails. I showed the front of this about a year ago, but there's so much more that I wanted to let you see what you could experience from a bike. This is just right off the road. It's beautiful. You've got all kinds of walking paths around here. Again, if you don't even have a bike, you just want to come down here and walk around, it's a great place to do that. And it's a little windy today, so we'll just have to put up with that. Squirrels and turtles and birds and all kinds of things around here. Now we're going to take, this is the big walking path, we're going to take this and I go down here along the side and yeah, I was just going to show you this. They've got the little 25-cent things here where you can feed the turtles. I don't have any quarters with me today. I should have brought that, I knew better. I'll head down here. I see another bike rider that's down here today. Now we're going to turn, there's some paths down here to the right that I've not been on before. So we'll get to check those out. It goes a little bit deeper into the park. Squirrels are everywhere today, feeding my ADHD. Oh my goodness. So we're going to turn up through here and I'll just show you some more of the park. I pulled off the paved area. There's bike trails and all kinds of things down here I thought that I would show you. We'll get off of the paved section here for just a little bit. There's the paved section that's over here, and then I'm going to go on this little sandy section that's over here. And it's a beautiful park. Now right behind me was the little lake that I showed you. Just an absolutely gorgeous park. It's a Monday. Not hardly anyone here. And we'll just kind of tool down here a little ways and just see what all is in store. See somebody down here doing some metal detecting today. I'm looking over here to my left and I see disc golf. Didn't know that was here. So you have disc golf in the area. Hey. You see all the disc golf over there. It's neat. We'll just kind of continue on down this way. Beautiful park. Wow, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Well maintained, it's beautiful. We had a little bit of rough thunderstorm weather over the weekend, so I'm seeing, a few things that they haven't come down here yet and, maybe picked up a little scrub here or there, but no big deal. Other than that, it's spotless. Just look at this, isn't it beautiful? Now, for the kiddos, we'll ride around here for that. It's a huge playground over here for the kiddos. Again, if you don't have the e-bike, there's plenty of parking down here. Huge picnic areas, restrooms, Look at this. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. There's the kiddos over there having a good time. Look at that. Fun. And then this just continues on up through here. I see the disc guys go over there. See them playing. Big course. And they're just parking all over the place. There's plenty of parking. So again, if you're not up to the bike ride, then come and enjoy the park. Pretty. This is one of the paved areas, paved walkways. So if you don't want sand in your flip-flops, here you go. I'm going to continue down through the park here, and we are going to go out down Reed Canal Road. Again, bike friendly. And I'm going to take you down by the river. There's another cool park down here. There's a close-up of the kiddos' playground area. Nice. And again, I mentioned all the great parking down here. So there's a ton of it. All right. Let's head on out down Reed Canal here. And I'm going to take you to another super cool park down by the river. I'm now at Riverwalk Park. And we'll ride around here and just see what we can find. I think there will be some, again, first time. And this has got places for the kiddos. Oh, this is going to be great for them. If you come down here, bike ride or not, if you're looking for a place to entertain them, bathroom facilities, picnic area. So here we just pulled into the park. They've got a splash pad area over here. And they're all having a large time. I'll just kind of ride around down here, and then you can see the river down there at the end. The Halifax Sporting Fishing Club. Okay. Look at this. Isn't this nice? What a great area. A little pier area out here we can take advantage of. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, look at this. Now it's windy. It's going to be really windy today. You may have seen this area from previous videos. That big bridge over there, where I go to the beach a lot. That's the big Halifax bridge that crosses over at Dunlawton. But yeah, a lot of wind today. Oh, look at this. Isn't it pretty? A lot of caps in the river. Now that area over there is, this will kind of go south, right up there. You see the high rises up there. That's getting close to the end of Daytona. And that's all beach over there. And then you're getting down along here. This is South Daytona Beach Shores that you'll see. Pretty day out here today. Even with the wind, it's pretty. Great day for a bike ride. Nice and cool and comfortable. I'm really enjoying this ride on this HOV Ranger. Again, it's an adult size bike. It's a 27.5-inch bike. A lot different than what I've been using and the various e-bikes that I've been trying before now with the fold-ups and the 20-inch tires and so forth. This is what I'd call more of a cruiser style. So let me show you some of the benefits about this bike. This is a 27-inch adult size bike. I would say if you're at least 5'7", 5'8", up into 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", this will fit you very well. Now, you can get some other options with this bike. You're going to see that I've been riding it a lot. It's gotten a little dirty. But you can get this with fenders. I don't have those. You can also get a luggage rack to go on the back. So they've got a number of accessories that you can buy. But this is the bike just straight up if you buy the plain bike. It's got a very nice riding seat, great controls. One of the things I like about this frame here, this is a 6061 aluminum alloy frame, and the welding on it is absolutely superb. I really like that. You would refer to this, I guess, as a hardtail style bike. You would set the pressure of the tire for the type of ride you want. It is a little stiff. For a bike like this, I like to feel the terrain, but there's no shock absorber in the back. There is some shock in the front suspension, and that's helpful when you hit some of the rough spots that's out here. The bike is not too heavy. The total bike weight is 55 pounds. And with the big tires, I don't have any issue getting it off the frame. It's really very, very, very easy to do that. The maximum payload for this bike is 300 pounds. So that would be both the rider and if you're carrying any cargo that would be on it as well. Now, one of the things about the bike that I really like is this motor. This is a 500 watt sustained 48 volt brushless motor. But the nice thing about it, when you need the power, this thing will go up to 970 watts peak. It really has a good kick. And then the battery is self-contained in the frame. You can see here it's under a lock. You can take it in and out. It's relatively easy. You can charge it here on the bike. There's the little cap area that you can charge it. And it is a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. And that battery and this motor combination will give you about 40 to 60 miles of average range. Now that really depends on the terrain that you're riding it in and how hard you're riding it. So 40 to 60 miles. Another thing that I like about this bike is this 7-speed derailleur. So it's not a big issue when we're down here in Florida unless we hit the big bridges. But when we're up in the mountains, it's really nice having those lower gears that we can take advantage of that while we're out riding about. Maximum speed is 28 miles per hour. I have done that and it flies. 28 miles an hour on a bike is fast, and it is fast. It's a fun bike. It's well made. It's very comfortable seating that you've got here. You've got easy access to your display here where you can turn it on, set your speed, set your odometer. Very, very easy to use. When you have your power settings here, I usually run it on 1 or 2 depending on where I'm at on the terrain. And then you can hit this, I call this the go fast button. If you don't want to pedal, you can just hit this and accelerate using that. Nice zoom disc brakes. I like these brakes, big giant calipers and disc. It'll stop you. It's really a fun bike. This is just one of the neat parks that's here in the area. And there's some more areas down here, I haven't been down along the river other than that little space back there at the pier. I hear the kiddos. I don't know if you can hear them in the background over here at the Splash Park, having a great time. So let's go on down here by the river and just see what else is in store in this pretty park. Plenty of parking down here, great parking, and these nice canopies on a day like today. Again, it's almost at the end of May, almost Memorial Day. And it's very comfortable today with the breeze coming off of the ocean and coming off the river. Picnic areas all over the place. We see a lot of families taking advantage of that. Again, I mentioned all the parking. And the kids just raising Cain down there in the splash park. How fun. All right, I think we're gonna head off in the distance over here and see if we can see some sights around the river. Well, I'm seeing it's dog friendly. And yes, clean up after the puppies if you bring them down here, so that's good. And then I'm looking here in the lawn, I see all kinds of electrical connections down here. I'm just wondering if they may use this space for some kind of festivals or things like that. I'll have to keep an eye open for that. I don't know. And then, you know, they've got the cleanup stations here for the dispensers. That's nice. I appreciate them doing that. Bring the pups down here. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Yeah, this is gorgeous. And you can see the palm trees. They're bending. A lot of wind. A lot of wind. This is nice. Look at this beautiful seating area. Just gorgeous. There's a great view of the park. Beautiful view of the park. Well, we have a little history to take advantage of. Let's see what we have here. This was the location of the Sandfish and Oyster Company. Operated from 1916 to 1955. How about that? It was called the oyster capital of the world. That's amazing. Clams, fish, shrimp. A gentleman by the name of William Sands operated this. And he managed the oyster leases along the Halifax River from New Smyrna Beach, which is just south of us, all the way up into this area. How about that? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And from this facility here, oh, look, think about this. As the business grew, the oyster house expanded eastward over the river of Pilings, not far from here, and harvested 500 gallons of oysters per week. Wow. And reached as high as 905 gallons in 1 week in 1943. That's amazing. Really cool. An era that doesn't exist anymore around here. You can still find good oysters here though. The trail continues on down through here. Really nice. Still dog friendly. And this will probably take us all the way down to Dunlawton, I imagine. And that's going to be where you see the cars over there and the big bridge. One of my beach trails I love doing so much. It's nice, like this. So if you want to gain access to this, you can come off of Dunlawton down here. You can come down Herbert Street from the main road out there. There's just a lot of different areas, but look at all this beautiful green space. Beautiful palms. This is really a pretty park. Really pretty. Well, I'm leaving the park back out on US 1. This is also known as Ridgewood, that's running north and south, and directly in front of me is Dunlawton, and these are all these parks that I'm showing you are 5 minutes apart. So let's head down here. You may have seen this ride from previous times when I go to the beach. I am not going to the beach today. We're just doing parks, and I wanted to show you that. So I'm going to take advantage of the sidewalks today because it is busy, busy, busy. And I'm not going to go over that big bridge that you see down there, but there is a beautiful, beautiful park right past Ant Catfish, the famous Ant Catfish. That's right down here. So let's go take advantage of that. I think you'll enjoy it. I thought I would show you some of these homes that are down here along the river, right behind Ant Catfish, before I take you over to the park. It's just a part of Florida, part of the Daytona Beach, South Daytona Beach, Port Orange area. You just typically don't see unless you just want to get off the beaten path. So I'm going to take you on a little home tour here. Pretty cool. These are great homes. Aren't these pretty? And then this is their view. I've got the pretty river over here. Really nice. Really, really nice. We won't take the whole road down here, but I did just want to show you bits and pieces. Oh, there you go. It's for sale. Hey, hey. I wanted to stop and just kind of show you this view from here. Isn't this amazing? Look at this. Wow, 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 wow. That is some kind of pretty, y'all. Some kind of pretty. Just beautiful views from these people's front of their homes, their little piers. Gorgeous. Just looking at the homes, you got a mixture of old and new. I can assure you that one's new. That one's pretty new. Just see a little bit of something very different. Very pretty, these river homes here. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous homes. Beautiful homes. Well, we're continuing down Dunlawton. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic, but everything's very safe here with these walkways and the bike lanes. So we're going to go down here. There's an area over here we're not going to go to called Seabird Island. Now, where we're actually going to go to is what they call the Port Orange Causeway Park. So, you know, boat launches down here and places to fish and places to picnic and just a nice place to hang out. So you'll see the bridge down here. We're going to go up under the bridge and I'll show you one more pretty park before we head back to the campground. This is your parking and boat parking area down here for your launches. We're going to go up here to the park and the causeway. I think you'll like the views up here. Again, there's places to picnic, nice place to hang out. Plenty of parking, plenty of parking. Great place to ride a bike too. I'm seeing lots of canoers and kayakers out here. None of them are in the water though. It's pretty windy. I don't know, I'd want to be out there trying to negotiate that water in a canoe or kayak today. Not today. And you can see some areas for the park up here, even more parking. There's the pier out there where you can enjoy some fishing. or just looking at that beautiful landscape. I'm gonna stop here for just a minute here at the picnic area just for a water break, but let me show you this beautiful view. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So we just came from there. There's the big fishing pier that goes out there, and there are some folks taking advantage of it. And then over there you'll see that blue building, a restaurant that is no more. And then in the front of that and to the right is the park that we just left a few minutes ago. And literally 5 minutes down US 1 Ridgeway, right down here. This took us just a couple minutes to get here. Beautiful, beautiful area, gorgeous. And it's choppy. You can see the wind, it is choppy. But there's some days you can come down here and it's just as still as glass. It is a gorgeous area. So many parks, and I've just hit a fraction. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this short park tour. Just one of many, many parks. We could have done this all day. I could have had hours of video of all the great parks that are in the Daytona Beach, South Daytona Beach, Port Orange, Ponce Inlet area. They're just multitudes, and each one is a little different, a little unique. Many of them are puppy friendly, almost all of them are bike friendly, and just a great place to enjoy the afternoon riding the bike. I'm just having a blast. Well, I'd like to thank Hovsco for sending us the HOV Ranger, this 27.5-inch cruiser style bike. It is a fun adult-sized bike. I've really enjoyed riding it. We've been riding it around before this video, putting quite a few miles on it, just really enjoying it. And if you're interested in one of the Hovsco bikes, I've looked at these before, the nice folders that can be put inside your camper. That's great for, you know, a portable solution as you're looking at going out in your RV from time to time. Or if you have a bike rack, we've just recently started using a bike rack on our fifth wheel. You can take one of these full-size 27-inch bikes and really enjoying them. I'm going to put some links into today's description where you can take advantage of some of the sales that are going on right now with Memorial Day coming up. And I'll also have more details on this bike that you can take advantage of in today's blog at ilovervlife.com. I hope you enjoy seeing these types of tours, seeing some of the e-bikes that we're using. I hope you're enjoying that. And I do it for one reason. You got it. It's because I love RV life.